Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Nick, again, playing some Madden 17 on the Xbox 360, a rematch of Super Bowl 50, Broncos versus Panthers. I'm playing as the Panthers. Broncos are away, Panthers are home. I'm sorry that the screen is upside down. I couldn't find a way to get the computer compatible with this, so just bear with me here. Hopefully it works. If it's backwards, maybe only the words will be backwards, maybe only the score. I'll try and keep you guys updated on the score, but for now, just bear with me. Okay, guys, so uninterrupted, 6-minute quarters, first quarter. Let's get this going.
We're ready. The crowd's ready. All 22 look ready, and here we go on EA Sports. And the return there will be halted at the 19. So here are the Broncos now under head coach Gary Kubiak. And we get a glance here at their leader. The man who will be calling the plays under center. So 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 118. 118.
And out of the eye, they give it to the back. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game. Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Bebe, Charles Demarius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch. Big, strong, physical. He makes plays downfield.
The starters here presented by Gatorade. Gatorade, the sports fuel company. Offensive line gets good push, and they pick up the first down.
And the defenders couldn't hold the point of attack, and that created the space needed for the offense to pick up the first down.
Catches the snap out of a gun. Can't connect that time. Incomplete pass.
Charles Johnson off the edge. A long day for any offensive tackle.
2nd down and 10. And they'll give it to Anderson over the right side. And on the stop, Coleman.
That's a fine job by the defense, limiting the offense and putting them in a tougher situation.
3rd and 8. And the pass does not hit its target. It falls incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Ted Ginn to return it. This will result in a 13-yard gain. And the Heisman winner and national champion back at Auburn, here comes Cam Newton. And an extra tight end on the field now. This is Stewart. And he's taken down for a loss. Kelvin Benjamin has to be a feature of this offense that's on your screen now.
Definitely number one receiver, a huge target with some speed. It's almost like go-go gadget when he goes up to get the football. No matter how you defend him, he can go just a little bit higher.
Showing the mobility here. Left it short, and it's incomplete.
Von Miller is so good that he doesn't even need a nickname. His ability to bend and dip on the pass rush, unequaled in this league.
He'll operate from the gun. Tries the left side, and it's picked off. And the crease is there. And he's wrangled to the ground.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a fair pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
And the receivers bunched up.
Let's go now. 118. 118.
Shotgun formation. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. Good throw. Receiver does his job, and it's a first down for the offense.
Excellent execution all the way around. Plenty of time for the quarterback and the receiver to work their first down magic.
First down and goal to go from the 7. Shotgun snap here. And he's able to haul it in.
The offense is in a spot now where there's no need to think small. 3-point shouldn't even be in the thought process. It is a touchdown or nothing at this stage.
2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Tracking for
first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. First and 10. The give to Stewart. And on the tackle, Von Miller.
Go.
Throws right side. And a nice grab there for the reception. It'll be a gain of 15.
The best quarterbacks work hard on every aspect of their game. How about the sell job by the quarterback there? Faking everyone out with a strong play-action move.
The offense will operate from the pistol. Nice play defensively, and it nets a loss. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races.
That's taking yards after the catch to the level you want. Nice reception and a long run afterwards. Too bad he was caught before he got to the end zone.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And now it's scrambling. And a good chunk of yardage there.
And Brandon does a terrific job of avoiding the sack and keeping the play alive.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. And it's complete. Hold up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for. And that one is going to set the offense back.
Go.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10. A play fake here. And he's able to haul it in. And the Panthers in for the score.
This is similar to baseball where you want the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime the defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
In the kickoff team, they all appear set. And he won't risk a return here. Instead, he'll go down to the knee for the touchback. And on 1st down, they set up the play fake. Tries the right side. And a spectacular diving grab and a 17-yard gain.
Sometimes the guy with the ball has to be an actor, selling the run fake and then stepping back into the pocket to find an open receiver.
The snap from the gun. And it's complete. And the tackle by Luke Kuechly. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Little motion now from the tight end. The give to the back. And they're going to lose yardage here. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. So a nickel formation here for the defense. And he hauls it in. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. It's a handoff this time. And a really nice game. Second and short. C.J. Anderson this time. A tackle there, but not before the first down is gained. So that does it for quarter number 1 in the Super Bowl. Still 3 to play.
Alright guys, after the first quarter of the game is tied 7-7. The Broncos are almost in the red zone at the 22-yard line. Start of the second quarter right now.
Action to come up. We take a quick break now. We'll be back with quarter 2. And on first down.
Let's go now. 118.
From the gun. Unable to hit his man there, and it falls to the ground.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
10 yards still left on second down, and they'll give it to Anderson. And making the stop there, it's Kuechly.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where a good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
Go.
Screenplay here. Brings it in.
As a former defensive back, occasionally I had to actually applaud the offense. A beautiful touch pass. Didn't matter how tight the coverage was, it was going to go down as a completion and a nice pickup of yardage.
C.J. Anderson this time. Taken down back behind the line. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Takes a snap out of the gun. And he brings it in for the catch. Wrangled down for a loss. And sometimes, if you're the receiver, you're better off just not even catching.
At that point, you can't even get close to the first down or even get past the line of scrimmage. Maybe you let it go and go to the next down.
And the Denver Broncos are in for 6. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. So he'll take the gamble and run it up. And he's able to return it to the 21. And a nickelback on the field for the D. That's Von Miller with a stop. Second down following the run. The wide receiver stacked up here on this play. And it's complete. And a huge chunk of yardage. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. Touchdown, Carolina. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I got to do a better job of paying attention to this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth there.
I just didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. And we are teed up and ready to go. This one won't be returned. The offense will start at the 20. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
118. 118.
Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Middle of the field throw. Unable to hit the mark, and it drops down incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
2nd and 10. And they'll give it to Anderson. And a gain of maybe 4.
Really nice setup by the runner. Actually got the defender off balance, and then he fires out a stiff arm to allow him to pick up additional yardage.
Offense faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And it looks like he has about 3.
Excellent coverage by the punting team, able to stop it after a very short game.
And on 1st down, he's on the move and runs out of bounds. And the receiver, Charles, he just made the play coming across the field.
Sometimes it's the shorter routes to the ones that are most effective, right into the quarterback sight line.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. He makes the play, picks up the 1st down as well. There were a couple holes here, partner. Was that zone coverage?
Exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down the ground.
It's not something you see on every play, but when a runner gets the opportunity to fire a stiff arm, meaning taking his hand and putting it out on a defender and then extending it to create space between him and the defender in order to gain additional yardage, it's an excellent play when used correctly. That was simply a tremendous job of avoiding the sack and keeping the play alive, Brandon.
Getting set on 1st down. The tackle by the corner, Roby. Second down and 3. Toss play. So the tackle is made, but he's beyond the 1st down marker. Back now off the 2-minute warning. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And on 1st down, shotgun formation. And he brings it in. And enough for the 1st down. A good catch there and a 1st down for the offense.
Yo, that was like the best catch ever. I mean, look at Ginn Jr. right there making an Odell. I mean, guys,
Awareness by the receiver to know
that
where
was
the first
awesome.
down marker
I mean,
was.
come on, you gotta admit. He Odell'd it. I don't think anybody can do
The
that.
offense knocking on the door.
Oh,
Drops the pass.
Brandon, it happens to the best of them. No matter how great a receiver, eventually a drop's going to result. The best ones in the game, though, don't let it turn into 2 or 3.
Play action. Scramble drill. And the Panthers in for the score.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver open downfield for a touchdown.
And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. And this one's going to be returnable. And on the return, he's able to get it to the 27-yard line there. And the defense coming out this time in the nickel.
118.
From the shotgun. He's going to chuck it long. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They'll operate from the gun. Taken down for the sack. And after the sack, now the offense will come to the line here and try to regroup. The snap from the gun. And he's going to loft it way downfield. And it's thrown incomplete. So the offense unable to convert through the air, and now the special teams unit and the punter takes the field. The tackle by the corner, Roby. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Tries over the middle, and it's caught. And it's going to go for a gain of 20.
Really fired that one in there. Excellent arm strength. And if I'm the receiver, I'm shaking my hands after that one.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Catches the snap out of a gun. And it is complete. Able to pick up some good yardage.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down. They'll operate from the gun. And he's able to get the first. And he's wrangled down, but not before picking up the first.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for completion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And it, touchdown, Carolina!
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increase their lead.
And he adds the point after. So that is all for the first half, but still 2 quarters to come in the Super.
Alright guys, end of the first half. You saw Panthers are up, or as you can say, I'm up, 28-14. Just want to show you guys some statistics. So, So I have more total offense yards. I have way more rushing yards. So my total offense is 245 yards compared to Denver's 116. I'm just better than them a lot right now. So yeah, 24-18, heading out of the half. I received the second half kickoff.
Back with the second half after this. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to run. And here we go with the start of the third quarter. Welcome back here on EA Sports. And the return will get him right around the 19-yard line that time. And on first down. He brings it in for the catch. And he's tackled that time by Ward.
Brandon, that was a good completion there. He read his zone early on, and he found a hole in the defense.
And on first down, shotgun formation. And the pass came up short. And the defense able to get a paw on it and knock it down. Second down following the incompletion. Shotgun snap here. And he's on the move now. Hauls in the catch, also has the first down. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play.
I love the vision here. Sensed it, felt it, was able to move, kept the play alive, and found an open receiver downfield.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And he makes the catch. And the Panthers in for the score.
Well, this is really simple. Let's just say it. This quarterback is on fire. Touchdown after touchdown throwing the football. What a day for him.
And he splits the uprights for the PAT. In the kickoff team, they all appear set. And he'll elect not to return this down to a knee, and the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. So a nickel formation here for the defense. C.J. Anderson this time. And a stop there by Short.
And typically the defenders are the ones that dish out the punishment. On this one, we see the runner do exactly that with a perfectly legal, well-executed stiff arm. Oh yes, it's still in the game.
The snap from the gun. And nobody left to beat. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Broncos. And a short pass, but it leads to a long run after the catch and a touchdown.
And that's part of their game plan, to get this receiver in space with an opportunity to make moves and turn it into something bigger.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. He's going to elect to run this one out. And this return halted well inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. Getting set on first down. Buys himself some time. And on the tackle, Von Miller. Second down and 9. From the gun. Cam Newton lets it fly. Intercepted. And he wrangles him to the ground.
Nice interception by the defense on a poor pass. Now the offense has to shake that off and come back ready to go on their next series.
And on first and 10 now. Fires into the teeth of the D. Oh, he dropped it.
A little bit of relief there for the defense. They thought a catch was about to result. Instead, it's a play for them.
Second and 10. And a big tight end shifting around. And they'll give it to Anderson. Running it up the gut. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there.
Textbook defense. Nowhere to go for the runner. They get there. They make the tackle. Play over.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. And they'll try the screen. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. And on the stop, Coleman.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
And a nickelback on the field for the D. Moves out of the pocket. Newton fires long. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's one where the quarterback has to show the agility of his feet and the arm. Now, the scramble still was able to make the play.
I'm not sure my age. I don't know if you're out to start back. And he's with the Cowboys, and Tom Landry, his head coach kept telling him, quit scrambling, quit. Oh, nice result. Those are those types of plays, keeping the play alive, extending it, and finding a receiver open for a touchdown.
And this drive will start at the 20 as he goes down to a knee. And on first down, C.J. Anderson this time. And the tackle by Luke Kuechly.
Brandon, it appears that this offense is just trying to get into a groove by establishing their running game. Small gains as they try to accumulate the yardage that they hope will pay off throughout the game.
Throws to his right. A little bit of an ill-advised pass, and maybe fortunate to have it fall incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
3rd and 4. And makes a catch past the first down marker. Nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
And on first down. And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of them but green grass. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game, so when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
And he's able to haul it in. And he's tackled just before the first down marker. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
118! 118!
And there's a flag on the play. And it is caught. And a huge chunk of yardage.
Offside defense.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throws it over the middle, and the Denver Broncos are in for 6. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything. With that throw.
And we are teed up and ready to go. He's going to test his luck here. And this return will be stopped at the 14. And on first down, gets the first down. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Takes a snap out of the gun. Using his feet. Throws the deep ball. And he brings it in for the catch. They took a big shot, and it paid off.
And how about the quarterback and receiver working together on that one? The quarterback put it up in the air. The receiver went up and got it over the top of 3 defenders.
So the receiver a chance to run it, and he looks for some space on the left side here. And he's hit right away.
As a defender, you're eager to be involved in every play. So when the action goes away from you, a lot of times you run after the ball. But in this case, what a terrific job by the defender staying home and taking care of his responsibilities.
Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. He looks to scramble. Right side throw. And he'll step out of bounds.
Brother, I love that in the game of football. Everything is...
And the coach has decided another look at this now. I don't know. Do you think it was a good challenge? But
I thought it was the perfect time to make this challenge. I think the head coach and his staff have a great look at this play and a perfect time to throw the red flag.
3rd down and 10. Shotgun formation. This time over the middle. Gets a hand on it to knock it down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Interception. Wraps him up.
Definitely a situation where he wishes he had that pass back, but a nice play by the defender to pick it off.
Getting set on 1st down. And they'll give it to Anderson. Running left side. And nobody left to beat. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Broncos.
As more and more tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Alright guys, that was the end of the 3rd quarter right there. The Broncos making an amazing comeback after falling down to the Panthers 21-42 at the end of the half, coming back 35-42.
3 points of the way through regulation now. The 3rd quarter over. The 4th.
Can they make a comeback and win the Super Bowl? There, it is the 4th quarter. 6 minutes left. Can they win the Super Bowl, or will the glory all go to the Panthers? We find out in the next. We find out at the end of the 4th quarter, with about 15 minutes left to play in real time. 6 minutes game time.
Super Bowl next, and the kick is set. We're just about ready. He's going to try and return this one. And the kick return stopped at the 20, so essentially it works the same as a touchback. And the defense coming out this time in the nickel. Trying for the home run ball. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races. On the tackle, Chris Harris.
Before every game, the receivers envision themselves making big plays, catches, long runs. Well, it just happened there. But sometimes when you look at the big board and you slow your feet down, keep running. That's why it was caught.
He's going to have to scramble. Incomplete thanks to very good coverage by the defense. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. Kept 2 inbounds in the NFL.
And picks up some nice yardage.
The goal line defense is doing the best job it possibly can, trying to make it as hard as possible for the offense to score.
3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. And a short run there for the touchdown.
Now that's what you call making it happen for a running back. Breaks a tackle and finds his way into the end zone.
And the PAT goes through the uprights. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. And this time it will not be returned. And on 1st down, the tight end changing his position from the shotgun. And it's complete. And he runs out of bounds on the sideline.
That one was whistled in there. If you're a receiver, you have to get your hands.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it. Now, this is one of those that from the naked eye, I think most people were saying, oh, you might want to challenge this.
Yeah, and I think that the coach and his staff were on top of that one. Perfect time to make that challenge.
So a nickel formation here for the defense.
18.
Little motion now from the tight end. And he's able to haul it in. And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. And he stopped.
I don't know what you thought, partner, but I thought he was gone after that catch. I thought he was taking that one to the house. How about the defense, though? Never gave up on the play and eventually ran him down.
18. 18.
And it's complete. And nobody left, and the Denver Broncos are in for six. And sometimes it's not the long bounds that are the dangerous one. Here, it's yards after catch that becomes so vital. Really nice play.
And for the defense, that's the pass you want them to throw. Underneath and short, you expect to rally to the football and make the tackle. That didn't happen on this play. A long gain and touchdown as a result.
In the kickoff team, they all appear set. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Goes right side. And he hauls it in. He's brought down to the ground by T.J. Ward.
And on that play was a picture-perfect corner route that was greeted by an equally good throw.
So first and 10. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races. And that carry was his carry number 1 here for the game.
That's taking yards after the catch to the level you want. Nice reception and a long run afterwards. Too bad he was caught before he got to the end zone.
Looking for the play-action pass. He moves out of the pocket. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Tosses left side, brings it in. Able to pick up a few.
Plenty of credit to the defense for not giving up the first down. But offensive coaches will tell their receivers, you've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep enough in order for us to pick that up.
And the defender has it. He's wrangled down.
Really great play by the linebacker. So terrific athleticism going and picking off the pass.
And on first down. And the big tight end shifting around. They'll operate from the gun. He could not hang on, and it falls to the ground.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10. And he brings it in for the catch. Trey Boston makes the stop.
Always good to move the chain, so nice job by the quarterback to find his man open for a first down.
And now a first down following that long gain. Left side throw, and he's able to bring it in and able to pick up some good yardage.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. And it's complete. And now they get into enemy territory across the 50.
People like to see sacks and big hits in the open field, but sometimes the bend and don't break philosophy works awfully well for a defense. They still have to find a way to score points. And as long as you're not giving those up, you're doing just fine.
Tries it over the middle, and it's thrown incomplete.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th.
with the football. And he brings it in. He's taken to the ground.
For all you young quarterbacks out there, zone coverage was ran on that play. They immediately found the right routes to run in order to defeat it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And here we are now at the 2-minute warning. Charles and I will be back in just a moment. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll win this one.
You always think about the offense attacking, and this
fumble.
No matter what, coaches are always going to stress ball security. They're going to talk about it in meetings. They're going to talk about it in the practice field. They're going to talk about it during games. The guy who just dropped it there, he'll be carrying around a football all week now.
And the Panthers in for the score.
Okay, that's what some might simply call a gift. If the quarterback hadn't been able to make that pass to that wide open player, he would have had some explaining to do on the sidelines.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And in the end zone, he'll take it, and he won't return it. And a nickelback on the field for the D. And it's caught. And there's the tackle at the 39. So first down here after the completion. And there's a flag on the field. Fires to his right side. And it is complete. And he's hit and stopped.
It's Foxtrot.
Offside. Defense.
And just a simple, basic neutral zone infraction here, partner.
And when you're ready to launch and go get the quarterback, sometimes you take off a bit too fast.
And the quarterback on an island of his own here. Here we go. The penalty marker is down here. Middle of the field throw. And on the stop, Coleman.
Offside. Defense.
So neutral zone infraction, and this is one that sometimes people often confuse for offsides. What's the difference?
Well, the neutral zone infraction is you think the ball was snapped, it has not been. But if you cross that neutral zone, get into the offensive space, unable to get back before the ball is snapped, that's where they get you, as opposed to just straight running into the backfield offsides.
And he's hit for the stop.
Offside. Defense.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs him 5 yards. And on first down, the snap from the gun. Not enough mustard, incomplete. And the pass incomplete there. Very good man coverage.
I remember when coaches used to put the best athletes on the field on defense. They're putting them all on offense, and most of them are at receiver.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. And it is complete. He caught it. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap. Touchdown, Broncos. Getting down to the end of this one here, Charles. That touchdown, though, gives him a glimmer of hope.
Without a doubt, because all had appeared lost, but that touchdown puts them right back in it with plenty of hope and a little more optimism.
And they will line up here for the onside kick. And he's hit and stopped. Getting set on first down. 3-step drop. He's going to have to scramble. Getting him down to the ground is Talib. And they're going to take a timeout here to stop the clock. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Breaking a tackle. And now it is 4th down after that stop. And that will stop the clock. A timeout is taken.
Really nice setup by the runner. Actually got the defender off balance, and then he fires out a stiff arm to allow him to pick up additional yardage.
So a long field goal attempt coming up. And that kick is no good. First and 10.
Here we go.
He brings it in for the catch. A gain of 12.
Jack.
And now they're in the hurry-up, and the clock will stop on the spike. Second down and 10.
Here we go.
Catches the snap out of a gun. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
They'll operate from the gun. And he's going to lock it way downfield. Oh, dropped it. That's what he's going to want to have back. So, partner, they took a shot, just didn't pan out.
I like their aggressiveness, just unable to come down with it downfield.
And he's all alone in the backfield. And he makes the catch. He'll get to the 25-yard line there. And this timeout to conserve time here, that's why they take the TO. And now after the catch, the offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defensive backs they set up in the corners look defensively. And the ball is picked off. Steps out of bounds.
Alright guys, that is the end of the Madden 17 Xbox 360 Super Bowl.
Everybody subscribe.
If you guys can see, the Panthers. Sorry guys, my brother. Sorry guys, my brother understand that, but that is the end. The Panthers won. I beat them 56-49. The Broncos won. I'm sorry for all you Bronco fans out there. Please like, subscribe for more of these videos. Next time, I can play my predictions for Super Bowl. If I could get this video to like, I don't know, maybe 200, maybe 150 or 200 likes, and maybe 5 or 10 subscribers, I'll do a Madden with my picks for the NFL 2017 Super Bowl, and plays my favorite one out of the two. Okay, so see you guys next time. Bye!